Alright, hey guys, Science Over Religion here. So I'm visiting Shockofgod's website, the social nutcase, theist, Christian, ex-atheist, which I highly doubt he was an ex-atheist, but if you go to his lame website here, this is the question here he asks, all the time to atheists. Please provide proof and evidence that atheism is accurate and correct. Not one atheist can answer this question below. No, not one. I highly doubt that. And if you've been in Shockofgod's room, the guy's ignorant, arrogant, narrow-minded prick, in my opinion, and he doesn't let you speak. So he cuts you off, and he doesn't really even pay attention or acknowledge your answer, argument, or opinion. He's just kind of a arrogant, stuck-up prick. So to answer his question, so that I'm able to without being cut off and without a rude rebuttal and response by Shock, I'll make my own video here and answer it very clearly for him. It's a very simple question to ask, even though it makes no sense. My answer to this question, please provide proof and evidence that atheism is accurate and correct. My proof and evidence is that my proven evidence is your lack of proven evidence through Christianity, through theology, that theologians failed to present. Now he would make the argument, cosmological argument, teleological argument. He did make the ontological argument one time when I was debating him, which is BS because it's been debunked so many times and resurfaced throughout philosophy because it's awful argument, but he's not the best debater. So but my proven evidence is the lack of proof and evidence that theists present, and since they're the ones making the claim for a god, it's their burden to present the evidence, the proven evidence of a god, not ours. So you can not only answer the question, but you can prove their ignorance by saying this is not a question for us to answer, it's a question for you to answer, but yet I can still answer this question. And if they they can't answer it logically. He should put under here, right here, and not one theist can answer this question logically, because they can't. And you're gonna go into his room, he'll ask you it when you debate him, not all the time, but he will most of the time. And you simply just say, and I'm sure it's been said before, that's why I don't debate the guy anymore. I'm right now at the moment banned from the room, because if you say anything just tidbit offensive, they'll ban you from the room. But God forbid a Christian say anything, and boy, they support everything they say, persecuting atheists. But like I said, I'm sure this question has been answered exactly how I answered it, and Shock's made some dumb argument, probably doesn't even acknowledge it, and twist your words around like he typically does. But the guy's a complete moron, really, and I just answered his question there. Many people on YouTube have already answered it. I'm sure he won't acknowledge it, but hopefully, the skeptics out there, the moderately religious people out there, will be able to be convinced that theism is madness. And that's really all I have got for you today. I just wanted to answer this incoherent question by this social nut job, Shockofgod. So there you have it, guys. Thanks.